Hello, good morning. Good day. I don't know what time it is there, but we're going to work on making something new just for fun. And you can tell my curves are wonky, but you know what? That means that it wasn't made by a machine. So I'm going to go pound these. I'm going to show you how to pound them. I'll be right back. This is my little, I think it's a jeweler's block. I don't know what it's called, you guys. But this has just got a little silicone base on it. It's a OWDEN, Odin. It's small, it's heavy. But I just want to flatten these out because I'm going to wrap some beads around them. So I don't get too crazy with the pounding. I can always do it more. Ooh. Watch your fingers. This is a 16 gauge wire. It's a little harder to bend because it's bigger. When you pound it flat, it makes it stronger. It's just a lot stronger. And I don't want to get too crazy pounding it, but it's a big wire so it can take it. So there's one. You can see the flattened edge on it. It shines a little different. And it's not completely perfect, but again, we're not a machine. It kind of bounced out of shape there. That one's probably fine too. Yeah, that looks good. I also have this tool, this other tool that it's called a cup burr. This one is super little, but it's a little file that you can put the ends of this in and file them down. This one is too, now that I've flattened it, it won't fit in there, you see? But I have these other files too. And I think it's okay to just smooth down some of those edges. Be careful though, because this file, if it touches the other copper, it's gonna, let me get a flat one. If it touches the copper, it's gonna mar it. It's gonna mar it down a little bit. Let's see. Probably should have done this before. There we go. I just want to get the burrs off the edge. That feels good. It really didn't feel bad to begin with, but I cut my ends flat with my wire cutter. There we go. If you see, this wire cutter's got kind of a V shape right here on this side and flat on this side. So you want this side to cut the ends of your wire that you're going to be using. So, okay. Now let's see what we got here. I'm going to just put a rainbow. Rainbows are my friend. So I'm going to do red. And I don't know how many beads we're going to need for this. Probably get an idea to lay them out. Let's do red. I'm sure this is painful watching, believe me. I should have gotten thought about this earlier. That's okay. It's still fun. I'm going to lay my beads out and I'll be back. Okay, I've got my beads laid out. And it looks like they're going to fit perfect the way I got them. What I plan on doing, So I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to put a few wraps of wire in between them. So get my tweezers. All right. You need to be right there, friend. That ought to work good. What do you think? I think that'll be good. All right, so let's get started. We've got to remember there's a front and a back, right? And I prefer this to kick out that way. Right now they're laying the same way, so we need this one to kick out that way. All right. There is no way that I can keep all of this in order while I'm working on one of them, so we're just going to set them aside and come back to them on the next one. So I know I'm not like crazy about my YouTube channel being the only income I have or whatever, but it's a lot of fun doing this. And I was going to do a live today, and I don't really know what I don't know, right? So I go to do a live, and it says to create more shorts and get 50 subscribers, and then you can go live. So, okay, that's fine. I don't have to go live. It's no big deal. One day I will, though. It's the same thing on TikTok. I think you have to have, I don't know. You have to meet the requirements. That's it. Okay, so this is 16 gauge wire. This is 24 gauge wire. And it is just like thread. Oops. Don't pull. There we go. All right. And I'm just going to cut off, I don't know, a couple feet. A foot and a half. I think it's a foot and a half. And I can get more if I need it. I just, sometimes wire gets funky when you're sewing with it, so to speak, sewing with it. So, okay. Okay. So, I want to get started. And in all honesty, it's going to be easier on the outside, so I'm going to get started on the inside, but I can't remember. I think I ended up with red. I don't know what to do. Let's start with the top. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, so let's just start with the easy way. And I'm just going to wrap about 3 full twists on here. Get it started. I'm trying to get them closer together, but it's okay. Maybe 4 or 5. Do whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way up this wire since I have the end here so that I can just make it short. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. So we're starting with red on that one. And the beads don't lay on the wire perfectly. You just got to figure out how you want it to be. Ooh, this thing's crazy. It's going every which way. Maybe I cut off too much, but that's okay. No big deal. All right. So here's how I want my bead to lay. I want it to lay with the hole facing up, so to speak. So I want it to be flat right there. And the only way to keep it there is with your wire. So put it where you want it. Wrap around how many times you're going to do between. There's one. I'm going to do 3 wraps between each bead. Okay. Orange. I have this one color bead that is so pretty, but I'm not going to do it on these ones. Look at, I just want to show you. Okay. Look at the color of that bead. It says it is called OP Light Orange. I just think it's so pretty. Okay. All right, so let's stand that bead up where we want it and let's wire it down. Okay. I might end up having to put more beads on here, but that's okay. We'll find out at the end, won't we? Okay. Yellow. Putting it where we want it. Get that puppy where you want it and start wrapping. All right. It's yours. You can do what you want. So we got red, orange, yellow. Roy G. Biv. I learned that in science when I was in 5th grade. All right. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Marketplace Mayhem. I never had, but I was checking into a place to put some of this stuff on for sale because I don't need all this jewelry, but it's kind of like a hobby. I don't even wear jewelry, you guys. I wear earrings, but I don't wear rings or anything like that. These are kind of going Cappy want diagonal, but that's okay because that's what they want to do. Let them do it. Anyway, I was thinking, how can I get... I just don't want all the clutter. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. And so I applied to get Marketplace Mayhem seller site. So if you guys want anything, you can go there. Most of everything I have is one of a kind. I don't know. I'm just goofing around having fun. Okay, that one's a little loose. That one's a little loose. Should have done it a little tighter. But I'm not going to go back and change it because you can't really make your wire do anything different. So, all right. I want to put an indigo bead on here, but when I do, it looks like it's just a dark space. So, all right. Now I'm making this one tighter. There we go. You know what the rainbow is a reminder of? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now I've done the whole rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. And I obviously didn't measure these correctly. We're going to keep going with them. I'm just going to get more beads out. But I'm going to go to blue next. So I'm going to go backwards with my pattern. Okay. So we're going to put that right where we want it. Make it tight. One thing I've learned with glass beads is if you get it too tight, you break it. I want it to stand right on its end right there. It's being a pill. There we go. There we go. One more wrap. Okay. That's looking good, huh? Sometimes I'm like, wow, I did that. Blue, green. Okay. Tighten it. Okay. So yellow. Persnickety. There we go. There we go. I'm probably going to end up breaking this wire because I can see a bend forming. Try to be a little bit more delicate with it. There we go. Yellow. Okay. Orange. What are you guys doing today? It was really snowy the past couple of days. Thursday, I woke up till about, it had to have been 10 inches of snow. Really super wet snow because it's springtime. Heavy. And satisfying when you get that crap off your car. It's like, golly, I just made a mountain of snow. This winter, we had almost zero snow. I think we had 4 storms that melted immediately. So there, that's what we're looking like so far. It's looking pretty good. I mean, I think it'll do. I'm going to make one so you guys can watch, and then I'll show you what the set looks like. Because after a while, it's kind of monotonous. You don't want to keep watching the same stuff over and over, right? I mean, I'll just post what the set looks like. Tell your friends to subscribe. I want to go live. Yep. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so now we need to get some more beads. Let's go with the pattern again. Let's go with orange next. Let's just take these from here. I wanted to go buy more beads today at the bead store, and I told myself, why don't you use up the beads you have, and then you can go for a big bead haul. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to wait. It happens when you are inspired by something you see online. It makes you want to go spend money that you don't need to spend when you already have stuff to do. But, you know, inspiration is great. All right. So you guys know I have EDS. And I have to tell you some really good news. I went to an orthopedic doctor. And of course, my knees are bone on bone. The funny thing is my legs have always been deformed. And ever since I was a kid. And so they've always been this shape. And I asked the doctor, he said the bone on bone is on the outsides because my legs are crooked. They kind of do this. Let me just show you. Say, here's my head, my torso, my legs kind of do this on both sides. It may be a little drastic the way I'm showing you here. Kind of like that. That's how my legs have always been ever since I was a kid. And the bone on bone is on the outside, but it hurts on the inside. I said, well, doctor, why does it hurt in here, but you say it's bone on bone here? And he had some kind of big explanation for me, which was, you know, I went for it. I mean, that's good. I mean, he's the doctor. And so I had two options. One is 2 brand new knees. And I don't think that my knees are the problem. I think it's my connective tissue that's making them do the wrong thing. So if I get 2 new knees, that would be grand, but my connective tissue is still going to be a pill. So I opted for braces. And braces it's their load-bearing braces. So they'll take my legs that are like this and they'll kind of strain it a little bit where it won't have that owie spot on the insides of my legs. And it will just be more comfortable for me to walk. Right now, it is so unstable. I pop and I can't. It's almost essential that I get the braces. So I am so excited to get them. But here's the deal. They're expensive. And I couldn't afford them after the insurance payment. Insurance doesn't do much for me. And so I talked to the lady. I have 1 year, because the order is new, I have 1 year in order to go back to get them. And they're fitted to me and everything. I just need to pull the trigger. And I have 1 year to make that decision and make it happen. So because it's early in the year, I have 2 more doctor's appointments. I would imagine it's going to eat up my deductible more and more, and I should be able to get those braces by the end of the year at the very latest. That's my goal, because it's a necessary thing. I have to have them. It's not I want them, I have to have them. So any prayers, I don't need money. Money's going to come my way. That's not something I'm worried about. But prayers, and yeah, whatever. Good vibes. If you're not a prayer, it's okay. You don't have to pray. Good vibes are just about good vibes. Good vibes are about good vibes. So, yeah. I'm excited, you guys. Oh my gosh, I started crying right in front of the guy. I felt like a silly, but I started crying right in front of him because I was so darned excited. You know, when your legs don't work and there's a chance that you can make them work better and you'll be able to do more. I do not like sitting still. It is very, very challenging. And if I have to get up to go get a Kleenex from the bathroom, it hurts. I mean, it's problematic Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and probably something else. Possible MS. I don't know. We'll find out. My legs are so weak. They're just so weak. And so I went to that doctor to get fitted for those braces, you guys. He said, I want to test your strength because everybody's all, you need to be stronger. You need to be stronger. Man, I try really hard. So I get a little aggravated when people tell me I need to be stronger. And it's funny because those folks aren't limited with their mobility. But anyway, the guy goes, I'm going to test your strength. And he said, I need you to push with all your might against my hand and make my hand move. And I pushed with all my might, and my knee popped about 5 times. And he goes, stop, 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 stop. I'm like, okay. And he's like, you are very strong. You are a 5 out of 5. And I'm like, I'm a what? Because those people said I'm not. And he's like, yeah, you're doing good. And I said, well, I purposely, mindfully try to get up out of my chair with my legs. I try to exercise them as much as possible. So 5 out of 5, baby. So made me feel better because everybody else, the way they talked was I was just not trying hard enough. But I definitely was. It's the messages you get, right? It's okay. Doing my best. It's all I can do. It's not all any of us can do. But anyway. Very, very challenging. I'm living a very challenging life on my feet right now at this point in my life. Look at how much wire we've used up, you guys. That was about 1.5 feet of wire. So it's looking good. Look at it, y'all. What do you think? It's coming together, taking shape. Yeah. I have a grocery delivery coming soon. Not only is it challenging to be on my feet, it's challenging to walk. In a grocery store, which is about the size of a football field or 2 football fields, and there's not one day that I go there where I don't travel the entire football field. So I started doing delivery. It's also a good way to budget. You know what you're spending. You can take things out of your cart if you're spending too much and get them left next time or something. So this is so relaxing to me, and I just really enjoy the results, and I just encourage you guys, find something to do with your time. Do something with your mind. It feels good. In my opinion, it's therapy. Get your head into art. Whatever art you want to do. Oop, sorry. It's getting where I want to push it on my belly to hold on to it. Okay. We're getting close to being done. All right, green, yellow. Okay. Now on the next one, when I'm making it, I have to remember to turn it. It's going to be that way. So when I'm making it, I need to make it with this side up, because it just, there's a way when you have something facing you, you do it a certain way, and you want them to be the same. Okay, this is where I'm gonna wind this one down. I'm gonna do 2 wraps. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna just double wrap this one. I just 2 wraps to me, it could come loose. I'm sorry. So now I'm gonna get some more wire. I opened this cattywampus, so that's why I'm having to feed it out cattywampus. And I'm just gonna do this much. I just have a small amount left to do. Again, remember you cut with this side to make your wire flush. And then you can come back on this side and make your wire flush if you need to. This one, these little tiny wires are not the same as the big ones, but okay. I don't know if you want to do like I do, guys. You don't got to do like I do, but I'm going to wind this one in here a little bit. Actually, that's not right. I need to think about this. So I'm going under. No, that is right. No, it wasn't right. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going under with my wire, right? So I'm going to go under, and I'm just going to make a couple wraps before couple wraps here. Whew, this is a challenge. There we go. That's why we do it. It's challenging. Who wants to do something easy? There we go. So I'm going a couple wraps right before that yellow one. And then I'm going to do a couple wraps right after the yellow one. Like that. It could stand out when the person's wearing earrings, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. We know it's going to be secure. Okay, now I'm going to trim these wires because they're in my way. Okay, and let's do it right there. I can use that. I use all the stuff. Okay. Just making sure and locking them down, and that yellow one seems loose. Okay. All right, back in business. Yellow, orange, Doesn't look too bad. You can kind of tell that I added wire there, but that's okay. Yeah, that's exactly what you're hearing. So let's see here. Getting close, getting close. All right. It is, gonna have to get some more beads. I'm gonna grab some more beads while I put you guys on pause. And I will see you in just a minute, okay? Okay, we got more beads. All right. Whoops, sorry guys. Let's finish this up. Okay. Ooh, I can feel that right there. What are you doing right there? There we go. Ooh, I can feel it. Where is it? Okay. That's not in the, wish I had a micro, I wish I had a way to look at this better. I think I might have cut that wire. It's holding. That's what I'm feeling. It's not a bare wire. I'm feeling a burr on a piece of wire that I might have accidentally cut. Or whatever. So let's see here. It's getting a little tight in the little winders, but that's okay. Let's see how I can do this different. There we go. All right. Oh, come on. Uh-huh. All right. All right. Red. So now we're going to go back to orange, yellow, reverse the pattern again. I was telling you it was really snowy the other day. I have such a good neighbor. He will go outside and shovel all the snow to my car. And I know he's doing it for me because or us, because that's the only part that'll be shoveled. He knows I have troubles. I don't know him well, but he's friends with one of my best friends. And she told him about me. So he said he would watch out for me. That's what she told me. But anyway. Okay. He's the security officer at this apartment complex. Good guy to have on your side. It's okay. It'll be fine. Seems like he's the only one who shovels. Nobody else shovels. Maybe if we have a real winter, I'll find out. The apartment building I used to live at, I had covered parking. It was twice as much, though, to live there. Rent in this town is extremely high. I don't know if it has anything to do with West Yellowstone being 80 miles away or what it is. But we're getting close to being done. Okay. Blue. These little blue ones look like ramen eggs. They're so pretty. Wow. I'm almost running out of wire again. I miscalculated, I think, on this part. It's okay. I think I might stop there. Maybe one more. I don't know if I have enough for one more. Let's do one more. Finish the rainbow with the last color. Come on now, get on there. Boy, when you get older, things change. Your hands change. This finger, I can't hardly use that finger. That is on there to keep the swelling down. It's like a little compression sleeve. I can't even, honestly, I can't even use it to put my clothes on. All right. I'm going to just finish unwinding the rest of this wire since I have it. It's looking pretty trashed though, isn't it? sitting here wondering what I should do with the end of this 16 gauge wire, but I'm thinking about just leaving it like it is. What do you think? What do you think, guys? I could turn it a little, but I don't want to ruin it either. It's pretty. Oh, that gave it a hooky pop. That's okay, I guess. We'll slide off. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it. There it's be. All right, guys. Happy Saturday. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I need 50 subscribers, guys, so I can go live. I have a big goal of 50. Thank you again. Bye-bye.